You see my baby right here, my my Charter Arms 38 Special. I love this gun. I absolute. It needs a little work. It needs a little work. There is an internal spring inside the crane, and what happens is when I try to open up the cylinder, it just quickly pops out. I need to get this fixed, and we lost a gunsmith in this area. Well, yeah, we only had one gunsmith in our area, and I guess he moved out of the area. So my local gun store, they've been it's been a long time trying to find somebody new, so they stopped offering those services. I keep checking back because I need to get this fixed. But I love this. I've had this for over 10 years, and it is baby butter smooth. The more you fire this gun, the better it gets. And there's nobody on the planet that's going to tell you that 38 Special won't kill you. It'll kill you with one shot. It really will. It has no kick. You are not undergunned with it. Matter of fact, you can fire very rapidly and very fast, and you can learn to become a trick shooter. Yes. Once you master the trigger, you can hit targets the same way you can hit with a semi-auto. And because it has very little kick, man, it's easy and fast to get on target, man. I can make this thing rock as fast as a semi-auto. You have to. I'm gonna make a video showing you. I'm gonna make a video showing you how fast I'm able to rock this, because you just gotta practice. And 38 Special ammo is so cheap. Like, even you can always find it. I don't care if it's target loads or whatever. I mean, of course, if you're doing what did I say, self-defense, you got to have hollow points so you won't pass through. But I don't think I've ever heard of any real reports of 38 Special target ammo having a pass through. I will do more research on that. I don't think it would. It might. Of course, you don't want that to happen. So I do have some 38 Special FMJ, but I will say that in all the 38s that I have a couple more. Of all the 38s that I have, this one is my greatest. I love this gun. It fits so. I've got big hands, and it fits so perfect in my hand. It doesn't weigh anything, and these guns never die. They never die. I mean, I've had this for over 10 years. I barely ever clean it. I probably clean it once a year. It's still in great condition. And it's like I said, I recommend. I used to say that I would start new shooters with a 22 long rifle. No, I would probably say that I would start people with a 38 Special. I'd make them put both of their hands on it, and then after a while I give them the confidence, because this is less kick than a 9 millimeter, even for a small gun this size. Way less kick. You can carry this all day and you won't even know you have it, right? And any woman can shoot it. Even a child can shoot it. You just take them out there, and you know what the sound of a firecracker is, and you can hold their hand so they won't get scared. And after the first and the second shot, they get used to this faster than they will get used to the 9 millimeter. The 9 millimeter is more snappier than the 38. It is more snappier. This is, like, to me, it's a 38 is more than 380, I believe it is, right? Is it? I don't know. I may not be right about that, but this has enough power and enough speed to do anything within 10 yards. It has enough to do anything. You don't need in any confrontation that you have. It's just going to be one on one or maybe one or two. And you just got to learn how to hold that sucker with one hand. And you can aim at distance, close range and within, I would say, my old eyes, maybe 15 yards on this. Yes, absolutely. If it ain't dark, I can hit you within 15 yards with this. Yes, I can. And this is easy and it's consistently repeatable. This is what I like about it. I love the fact that I don't even consider the recall. I just consider the 38 special a joy to shoot out of all calibers. I've shot just about all calibers except for the 44 Magnum and the 50 cal. And I'm basically going to be getting a 44 Magnum maybe this year or the beginning of next year for the first time because I am a revolver junkie. So I've always said that I'm going to graduate into the 44 Magnum Club because I believe that is a very, very exclusive club. And I really would like to master the power of the 44 Magnum handgun. I just haven't decided which one do I want. I think Smith and Wesson makes a 44 Magnum revolver. I think they do. I think that man. I think that would be like holding the pistol of Megatron. I've always thought that a 44 Magnum revolver would be like holding Megatron's pistol. Like that's a lot of fucking power. It really is. The nerd comes out. Listen, I'm going to have to buy another one because you do understand that us New York people, we came up with the New York reload. You know what I'm saying? It's like pow, 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 pow. And then you grab another gun and it's pow, 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 pow. We don't take time to do all that stuff. We just grab another gun. It's fast. It's really fast. And if I remember correctly, at my local gun store, this was only $250. Like you don't have $250 to defend your life. You don't. If you don't, that's a problem. This is cheap as fuck. It literally is, and my local gun store, they also do layaway, bro. They do layaway on new guns and used guns. There is no excuse not to have a gun. There's no excuse. There's no freaking excuse why you don't have a handgun with all this bullshit that's happening in America. There's no freaking excuse. You don't need a Glock. I highly recommend Glock. I love Glock. But everybody can't afford a Glock, right? So the next best thing is to get you a 38 special handgun and buy two over time. You can buy you can buy the one for 250, put it on layaway. I think they gave us, what is it, 2 months? You can get up 250 in 2 months and bam, you got your first legit handgun. You don't need a semi-auto. You don't. And then you will realize the importance of the New York reload like I do. I'm going to get the very same exact model. You run this dry, you just reach in your other side and you grab the other one and you master the art of what? Shooting with your non-dominant hand. This is my next thing I'm going to teach myself. I was just thinking about that. I'm right-handed. right? So I have to learn how to shoot with my left hand. I never thought about doing this until I saw a video where they were talking about this. So just imagine, I could, like, goddamn the Matrix. I'm shooting with my right. Gun is empty. I just drop it on the floor. I grab the other one on my left side and boom, boom, boom. Yes, I'm going to do that next time I head to the range. I gotta get this fixed. There's a couple of things. This is my baby. Men or women in these perilous times. I'm here to tell you, you can get deadly with this 38 special, man. You can learn how to hit people at distance with a snubby. You can. You literally can. This is very, very underrated. It really is. It's a cheap, effective, dependable self-defense handgun. That's exactly what it is. It's very cheap, and in all these banned states like California, right? What did they say? Gavin Newscomb, that idiot. He signed some bill to ban Glock for California residents. This guy's lost his mind, because of all these kids with the Glock switches. So they're gonna punish Glock because people have made aftermarket parts for their guns. Are you kidding me? And y'all vote in this stupid gun control. So I mean, I hate that y'all have to deal with this. We got to deal with our governor. You know what I'm saying? Same shit here. You know what I'm saying? But this snubby will never be outlawed. It will never. These kind of weapons will never be outlawed. It fires as fast as any semi-auto. Do not be fooled that it only has 6 rounds or 5, whatever. Let me see. Ah, it has 6 rounds. Yeah, I'm tired today. That's what it is. I work today. Do not be fooled by the 6 capacity. How many attackers do you think you're ever going to deal with? I had people talking shit to me. Literally, I was just walking down the street. This was a long time ago, and this was twice. I was walking down the street in my neighborhood, and this one brother that for some strange reason has never liked me, and he just started talking shit to me, and I just said, dude, what is wrong with you? I don't know you. And obviously the dude has mental problems. You know what I'm saying? And every time he would yell at me when he was in cars with other people, like, the dude was a nutcase. And I said to myself, I said, one of these days, I had a funny feeling that, I was going to bump into him and his brother, and I did one day. And I did not have this thing on me. And they all started that, we'll fuck you up, we'll fuck you up. I mean, these people are crazy. 3 crazy black guys, all brothers. And this would have been enough to kill all 3 of these idiots. I mean, seriously, this would have been enough. That was an extraordinary situation. But it was just 3 of them. You got 6. Right? You got you can kill 3 people for $250. I'm not telling you to kill 3 people. I'm just saying it's possible. One shot, one kill. straight in the upper chest or the head. It's very easy. In the eyeball. And one other time I was riding my bicycle, and it was the same 3 brothers. It was weird. And they were just arguing with somebody else, and as I was driving by, they were like, F you, F you. And I was looking at them, I was like, I didn't do nothing to you. And they were like, we'll kick your ass too. And I was like, New York State it has become kind of like Pennsylvania. It has become the wild wild west. Even unfortunately, even where I live, this is why I'm always armed, and I don't feel unarmed with the 38 Snubby. I think this thing is a little rocket, man. I don't need nothing else. I got a lot of other guns. I got a high point C9 9 millimeter. You know what I'm saying? I got a high point 380 pistol. I've got a Glock 19 9 millimeter. But this is enough. This is enough.